I've been accused of being seduced by the mark because it's a real beautiful mark, but it became the perfect metaphor. It's one way of trying to describe an experience you can't put into words. It's the pattern of my life, it's the pattern of living, it's the daily patterns that comes up. Anytime I try to go into a piece of work saying, this is what I'm going to do, it never works. I'm much more process-oriented, and so the process will either take me to some place that works or doesn't. I think the goal for any artist is to have your work resonate with the viewer in some way or another. They can love it, they can hate it, they cannot understand it, they can think, oh my goodness, this person must be insane to be able to have done something like this. But I want them to engage in it some way. That's the interest of it, to seeing what comes out of the patterns.
My idea about art is not so much about object making and the value of that object. The experience is finding out about myself. And if I find out about myself to my satisfaction on the day that I die, I would have accomplished my task. I don't think I'll do it, but that would be a goal. And so all this artwork that I create is for that purpose. Most people regard me as an artist before anything else. And as far as I'm concerned, being an artist is the only thing that I can imagine being. I've tried imagining what else could I have been or could have done, and nothing interests me beyond what I already do. This is it. What I've found out is the world of the imagination is infinite. It goes on and on forever, and it's accessible to every artist.
Aloha, I'm Cynthia Yip Nishimura. What is your idea of paradise? Crystal blue skies, beautiful beaches, breathtaking sunrises. It sounds a lot like Hawaii.
All right, ready, begin.
Every family has a legacy. The story of the Kamaka ukulele chronicles one family's legacy and tells the surprising story of how a family business and a most unlikely musical instrument from Hawaii survives the test of time. It's the story of how the 20th century transformed Hawaii and why some things should never change.
It's located on 3.5 acres of beautifully landscaped sculpture gardens. And it is in the site of a home that was built in the late 1920s. And as you can see, the architecture is very much the same as it was in the 1920s, but when you walk in the building, it's very different. The scale is still a human and residential scale until you get to the catwalk. And you look over that railing and you see that we're able to accommodate very large-scale art. I think we serve a very important purpose here in Hawaii because we're consistently pushing the edge out a little further.
You probably know them as Harry and Myra, that adorable couple from the television commercials. Well, I know them as Ben and Gloria Tamashiro of Manoa Valley. They've been married 47 years, so I figured if anyone knew the secret to a long and happy marriage, it would have to be Ben and Gloria.
So what is the secret of a long and happy marriage?
I don't know what how to answer a thing like that. Oh,
It's love.
oh, okay, all right, I buy that.
When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else.
Riding on the bus with the veterans and their families has been like traveling through time. We'd walked on battlefields together and stood before monuments erected in their honor. And that's made history come alive. But it's been in conversations and the simple telling of stories that a deeper understanding has emerged. In the personal accounts of the war, we found humanity. At times, we were left speechless at what these ordinary men had done and gone through, and we realized once and for all how important those stories are. Because without those stories, how will we remember? And without our conversations, what might we forget?